my channel. So today I have for you my 2016 Best of Beauty. These are my tried and true items that I use pretty much throughout the entire year. They were the go-to things that I reach for pretty much on a daily basis. So I'm just gonna kind of go through them. It's not a crazy amount of product, at least in my opinion. I know I've seen some of these and they're like 30-40 minutes long. I want to keep it a little more condensed than that. So let's just dive right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is bronzer. Now my go-to bronzer for this year has been the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer. And I am in the shade, let's see. Okay, doesn't say. We don't know what shade I'm in. But anyway, yeah, so this is the Pro Fusion Bronzer from Makeup Forever. As you guys can see there, it's a nice warm type of shade. It does have a little bit of like redness in it, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend this product for contouring, but for bronzing, it looks absolutely beautiful. It basically just buffs into the skin. I do have it on today just so you guys can see what it looks like on my actual skin. For those of you looking for a good bronzer, I definitely would recommend this one. Like I said, this is the only one I've been reaching for. I have about like 6 or 7 different ones, including like the Hula bronzer that's so popular that a lot of, you know, beauty gurus use, but I just felt that that one looked a little chalky on my particular skin, and this one just blends so beautifully and it looks like actual skin. It just, like I said, anything that blends amazingly is definitely a product I'm going to love and recommend, because I don't like to look like there's tons of like cake makeup on the face and like layers and layers. Anything that goes right into the skin and blends along with everything else that I'm wearing is definitely something that I love. So that was the bronzer. Next is my go-to lip shade. Now, once again, I do have this on today as well. I decided to wear some of the products so you guys can kind of see what it looks like on the actual skin. I know when I'm watching these kind of videos, I love when people either swatch every single product that they talk about, or they're, of course, wearing on their actual skin. So this one is the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow Liquid Lipstick. I do suffer from eczema, so it is extremely hard for me to find a liquid lipstick that works. This one just doesn't dry out my skin. It lasts all day long. It doesn't transfer. If you guys see it on my lips right now, I do have a Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss in the center, so it did lighten up the shade quite a bit, but this does produce a more deeper, I want to say like your everyday soft brown type of color. And once again, I'll go ahead and swatch it on my hand as well so you guys can just see. So there you go here. It has like pinks and browns, and I just find it to be absolutely beautiful on the lips, and it works with a wide variety of skin complexions, so that's why I also love it. Next, for my concealer, you guys know, if you've watched my now very popular How to Cover Dark Circles video, I have been using these products for, like I said, over a year, but I just go to them every single day because they work for me. They cover my skin. Only I want to say when I'm kind of like in a rush and heading out the house, I won't do this whole step process, because it definitely is for when I'm going for a more glam look, because it takes a decent amount of time. But I'm not going to go in depth, like I said, with these products. I'll just kind of show them to you, because if you want to check out that video, I'll have it linked down below, the How to Cover Dark Circles. That one is going to show you step by step what each product does and all of that stuff, so I don't feel like I need to go in depth. And I do have all of these products under my eyes right now. Sorry, I pulled out the liquid lipstick again. And that is the Becca Corrector, and it's for the under eyes. The Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer for under the eyes, as well as the NYX HD Corrector in the shade green to get rid of redness. You can use this under the eyes like I do, or you can also use it for if you're hormonal during your period and stuff like that and you get redness around this area. It works great for that. I've used it for that as well. And of course, to set it all is the Mercier Secret Eye Brightening Powder. These are my 4 tried and true products to just get rid of those dark circles and really give you that look where no one would even know that you had dark circles, because that's how good it works. So those are those products. Of course, I loved it last year, love it this year. I'm going to continue to love it, but I am kind of venturing out to try out new concealers, new products, because for 2017, I want to basically change up kind of some of the products that I use on a daily basis to different types of price points for you guys. I feel like some of you are like students on a budget, or some of you do have a budget to go for more high-end makeup. So I just want to make sure basically a variety of you guys here on my channel have options to choose from, and you don't feel like you have to spend so much money. That's why on my dark circle one, I used a range of like low-end and higher-end products. But like I said, I'm going to try out a bunch of them. I have been trying out for a little bit the, what is it? The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere. So because it was so ranted and raved about, I really want to try it. I'm still kind of testing out the product, trying it in different types of methods of applying it and stuff. So I'll let you guys know how that works for me. And if it does work great, same thing. I'll try to change it and add it to a more condensed version of a how to cover dark circles video for you guys. Then for foundation, you guys know that I am someone that is kind of always running late and always in a rush, so I need things that are going to be fast. So I can't sit there and apply a bunch of liquids and contours and highlights and all of that, because that's just going to take me too much time. Of course, if I'm recording a tutorial, I'm going on a night out, I am going to do all of those steps for a glam look. But for something that's more everyday, it is definitely the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. I am obsessed with this ever since I bought it. I literally just can't stop using it. It's, like I said, a stick foundation, so it is so easy to apply. I do 2 lines on my cheeks, down the nose, forehead, and the chin, and I buff it out with a Morphe, I believe. Ooh, almost dropped it. I blend it out with a Morphe, I believe it's a G3 or G2 brush. Once again, I'll have it linked down below. But yeah, it just blends it out beautifully. I do have it on my skin as well today, so you guys can see. I'll do kind of a close-up so you guys can just see basically the bronzer, the foundation, all of the under eye products that I mentioned, as well as the bow and arrow lipstick. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, so if you guys are looking for a foundation that isn't going to take you so much time, and best of all, I feel like you can take that in the car and do your makeup. Like, my husband's driving in the front seat and I'll be able to do a full face of makeup in the car because I have this thick foundation. Same thing with my concealer. It's not like a super liquidy type of consistency, so when applying it, I don't have to worry about it spilling in the car or spilling all over my makeup bag. I've had such problems with that, and it gets all over everything, and then not only am I losing tons of product, but then it's just such a disaster, like, to clean out the makeup bag. So this just gets rid of all that hassle, headache, and I feel like it really looks really natural, yet it produces so much coverage with this foundation. So the next item is going to be for the cheeks, and is going to be a blush. Now this is the NARS Deep Throat Blush. I have worn this on my wedding day. That's when I pretty much discovered it, when I was trying a bunch of blushes. And since then, I've just been using it all the time. I don't have it on my skin, but I do have a color from MAC similar to it. If you guys want an idea, I'll go ahead and swatch it right now on my finger so you guys can see. It's like a pink shade, but, sorry, there you go. It's like a pink shade, but a little bit deeper. It's not super, super light and super pink. It does, like I said, work for a good range of different skin complexions. And it has like this slight shimmer, like sheen to it, so it gives a nice glow on the cheeks. This is a deluxe size sample that I got when I ordered like a bunch of stuff from NARS.com. They were giving this away, so I got to get my hands on it. And like I said, I've had it for about a year and a half, I want to say. And it hasn't even hit pan yet, so I feel like you don't need like the huge version. I'm not sure if they sell it in this size, but if they do, definitely just go for this size because it lasts a super long time. So it's worth the money for sometimes high-end products, because I do feel like they do last longer than if you were to go for a drugstore item. So like I said, this is the NARS Deep Throat Blush. And then onto my eyes. Now, you guys know, once again, I have been... Alright, so for eyes, I'm going to be talking about some eyeliner first, and it is the NYC Liquid Eyeliner. It's super cheap. I believe it's like $2.99 at Walgreens. I absolutely love this stuff. I use it to do my wing liner every single day. I'm telling you, I literally don't use anything else. I bought the Stila liners. I bought the felt tips from like BH and Kat Von D, and I just feel like this is just so affordable and so easy to apply. I struggle big time with wing liner. The more practice I get, the better, of course, I'm going to get. But this has just made it super easy to do it. The last item is going to be a final product for the eyes, and it is the Morphe 350 palette. This This is my baby right here. I use it like almost every day. Like I said, everything that I'm kind of mentioning in this video are stuff that I use on a daily basis. I figured if it's the best of 2016, it has to be things that I used pretty much every single day of 2016. So that is the Morphe palette, of course, with these gorgeous shades. I'm sure you guys have seen it already since, you know, it's always sold out, always hard to get. And now they came out with an all shimmer version of these shades as well as an all matte version. I'm obsessed with matte, so I'm kind of tempted to buy the all matte one. But if you guys are contemplating between the three, I definitely would suggest this one just because, like I said, it has a mix and shimmers, so you kind of can create a wide variety of things without having to have two palettes. If you guys like aren't makeup artists or anything like that, then it may be kind of annoying to have your whole like beauty section filled, whether it be a full look using only this or whether I use it in the crease area and then put on like a purple or a blue on my lid. I definitely reach for this. It goes with absolutely everything. It's perfect for those everyday looks, those glam looks, and like I said, if you're doing a colorful shade, you're definitely going to go into here for at least the transition shades. I'm sure you guys have seen the tutorials that I've been posting that I use this in those videos, so you guys can see basically some looks if you're looking for things to create with this. I do have some videos up on my channel. I don't think I have anything else to update you guys on. I will be leaving for Cancun in a couple of days, so I will be vlogging. That'll be my second vlog. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have a New Year's Eve vlog on what I did for New Year's, and I was down in Virginia and everything like that. You guys can check that out on my channel. And as always, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!